Hi everyone. So in this video we'll do a project on the small agent, and the project name is flight search agent using small agents. Many of you already know about the small agent, that is a library by Hugging Face to build a AI agent in minutes by writing some minimum lines of code, right? So many of you actually asked me or requested me that to make a project on this. So we'll do this flight search agent project in two ways, using dummy data, and another is the using real-time API. So why dummy data? Because you will get the basic idea that how to make any kind of agent. So if you watch this video till the end, then you will understand that how to make any kind of agent, not this flight search agent. Okay. So for this real-time API, we will use this aviation stack. I will completely show you that how to log in and how to get the API or API key. Okay, so let's start the video. So first step is the using dummy data, how we can build this flight search agent. Okay, first let me take you to the VS Code. Here you see that I have created this test.py file. Okay, and here you see that I have written some code in this file. Now this code is for this dummy data. Okay, this dummy data. So we'll understand this code line by line. So first I have imported this code agent, Hugging Face API model, and this DuckDuckGo search tool from this small agent. Now if I take you to the their official example folder in this GitHub, then you will understand better way. So here you see that what they were doing. Remember that this example we discussed in the last video, in our last video, in this video. So here you see that they were also imported this Hugging Face model or this calling agent from this small agent. So we have done also the same thing. Okay, now we have written a function. So this is a function flight search tool, and in this function we have defined a init method, and we have given this name, description, input. And for this input we need this origin, destination, and departure date, because otherwise how will we will get the answer. Okay, we need our origin, we need our destination, and we need a departure date. These are the three parameters we need. And after that, here you see that I have written a function, and this is a call method, and here these are the three parameter, and here I have written a dummy data. Here you see that there are two flights I have included. Okay, so one flight is this A123, and this its price is $300, and another flight is UA456, and its price is $250. Okay, so these are the two flights that I have. And after that, here you see that I have included model equals to Hugging Face API model, and I have used token. And you remember that in the last video I discussed that how to get the Hugging Face API token. So here in this Hugging Face website, you have to go and click on this create new token, and here you have to give all the permissions and token name. After that, when you click on this create token, you will get the token, right? And now if you have any confusion, just go to this video. I have given this video link also in the I button, you can watch there. Okay, now the next thing is that I have this model, this Hugging Face API model, and it is by default using this Quen 2.5 coder. I think you know. Okay, if you have watched the last video, Quen 2.5 coder. Now here you see that flight underscore tool equals to flight search tool that I have built already, this tool. And after that, the search tool that I am using, this DuckDuckGo search tool. I need any tool, right, to search it online. Okay, although I have this dummy data, but in the real-time system we need this any search provider, maybe Google, or maybe any browser, Brave browser. Okay, but here I have chosen this DuckDuckGo search tool. Okay, now here you see that agent equals to code agent. Now if I show you the example from this GitHub, then you will understand in a better way. So here you see that remember that three lines of code. Here you see what they were doing. They were importing this code agent, DuckDuckGo search tool, and Hugging Face API model. And after that, they have done this agent equals to code agent, tools equals to DuckDuckGo search tool, and model equals to Hugging Face API model. Right? Now here also I am doing the same thing. Agent equals to code agent, tool equals to flight tool, and this flight tool and search tool, both I am using. Okay, so search tool is DuckDuckGo search tool, and flight tool is the my function. Remember, my function. Okay, and comma model equals to model. What model? This HuggingFace API model. This simple code. Okay, and now the next step was this agent.run, and inside this run I have to give this prompt in a simple language, okay, natural language. So if I show you here, you see that result equals to agent.run, and after that I am printing that result. So you see that it is simple lines of code, and here I am using this dummy data. Okay, so remember one thing, that I have used this $300 and this $250 to flight. So if I take this question like this agent.run, find the cheapest flight from Delhi to Mumbai on January 15, 2025. So cheapest flight if I want, then I should get this flight number UA456, because its price is $250, right? So as a cheapest flight I should get this. Now let me run this agent. So it is a AI agent, and with a minimum code I have built a agent. Okay, so this is the power of small agent. And if I open the terminal, so let me open a command prompt. Okay, and here I will run this python test dot py and press enter. And guys, if you have watched this video till now, please don't forget to like this video. Guys, I am making this video for you so that you can understand each of the concept in detail. Here you see that Hugging Face API model, by default they are using this Cohen 2.5 coder, right? And it has done some analysis, and here you see that the final answer is this $250 flight. So what is the $250 flight? This UA456, cheapest price. Okay, I asked for the cheapest flight. Now we'll do the same thing by using this API. Okay, so by using this API, so how to do the API call? Here you see that we will change only inside this flight search tool, and this in this call method. Here you see that I have written a comment that here you would implement the actual call to your flight search API, and this is a placeholder for demonstration. Okay, so here we will write the code. Now how to write that code? So first of all, I have given this aviation stack link in the description box. You can go there. By the way, you can use any other flight search provider also. Uh, that is your choice. Okay. Now, if you log into this aviationstack.com, then after that you will find this type of dashboard. Okay, and here you see that you will go get this API key in your dashboard, and just you can copy this API key. Don't use my API key because it will be expired after this video, so you can make yours. Okay, now this is the API documentation. This link also I will give in the description, and here you see that this is the API. Okay, API dot aviationstack.com slash version1 slash flights, and after that this is the access key, means the API key. And here you see that this is the response. Okay, some codes are given, API endpoints. If I go below, here you see that this is the response. Inside this data we have this response. So let me implement this. Okay, so now we will modify our existing code. So for this dummy data, so let me remove all of this code from here. Okay, and let me paste the code. Paste the code this. So for the time saving purpose, I have already written this code. Okay, I'm just telling you line by line. So what I have done. So here you see that I have imported these requests because I want to do the API request. So for that I have imported this request and all of this. And another thing is that this tool calling agent. You remember that this is the example. Let me show you. Here you see that this is the example tool calling agent. Okay. So why tool calling agent? In the previous example, I have used this code agent. remember. But here you see that in my code I have defined @tool. Okay, so I have defined a simple function, and that's why I have imported this tool calling agent. So instead of this code agent, I have used this tool calling agent, and here I am providing this tool, and this model equals to model, and here I am writing this API calling function. Okay, you see API calling function, and also here you see that this is the things that you have to do. This model equals to light LLM model. So here you see that I am using this Gemini. By the way, you can use this Hugging Face API model also, but here I am just showing you another model how to use that. So if you want to use any LLM model, then in that case this is the structure that you have to follow. This model ID, just give your model name, and after that the API key. Here I am using this Gemini 2.0, so I have copied and pasted this API key here. Okay, and after that this is the API key for this aviation stack. Okay, and here you see that I am providing this API key, and this origin and destination flight data, and after that if the status code is 200, then I will get the response from that. Okay, and after that this is the structure. So I have given this dummy data and this real-time API call code in the description box. If you follow that, you will understand each and everything. So just try yourself that what are the changes that I have done. So what you will do, you just open this GitHub code and my code side by side, my dummy data code and real-time API code, and this GitHub code side by side, and compare this, that what I have done. Okay, and after that you will get all of these things easily. Okay, and another thing is that remember that they actually follow the simple doc type structure. Here you see that I have written this args and this origin destination date. So you also follow these things. Here you see the hours, location, and Celsius for this question. So what SmolAgent is doing, that you are giving simple prompts in the form of natural language, and they are getting that prompts, and they are understanding that prompts from that natural language, and they are giving the data to you. So how they are understanding your language, how they are actually extracting the information from your language. I have, so if you see this example, their official documentation, they are asking that what is the weather like in Paris. So they are asking the weather of Paris. So they will extract the this origin Paris, means this is the location, and they will extract this weather. So these two words they will extract. Now how they will extract? Here you see that inside this tool, this get weather tool, we have defined it that this is the location that we have to extract, and here you see that location is the location and Celsius is the temperature. Okay, so in this way we have defined it. Okay, so you have to also define it in this doc type. Here you see that arcs. Okay, here you see that I have written origin, the departure airport IATA code, and the destination the arrival airport IATA code, and the departure date is YYA MMDD format. And here you see that I am giving this from JFK. This is the IATA format, and this is the LAX, and that YYA MMDD format, right? So you have to follow this rule. After that only you will get the response. Otherwise you will face some issues like for this doc type issue, something like that. Okay, so remember this thing. Now we can test this model. So if I run this python test.py, okay, test.py. Now you press enter. Now in this time it will call the Gemini. Here you see that it is now calling this Gemini 2.0 flash experimental model. Why? Because I have used this. Here you see previously it was calling this Coin 2.5 coder because it was the default model in this Hugging Face API model, and but now in this time Gemini. Now let's see that what is the response that I got. Okay, so now let's check that what is the response that I got. Okay, what happens? API request failed. Okay, I got 403 error. 403. So if I go to the documentation, let's see that common API error. Okay, common API error 403 code I got, function access restricted. So what they're telling, the given API endpoint is not supported on the current subscription plan. Okay, so that means for free user, uh, you cannot access their API using this function. Okay, so I didn't have the idea. I thought that if for this free user they are giving this API and you can access this. So if I here you see that I have this 1 by 100. So if I refresh this, if it increases the count, then we'll understand that it is accessing the API. Yes, here you see that it has increased from 1 to 6. That means it is accessing the API. But for this current plan, as I am on the free plan, so they are not. Here you see that for the free plan, they are not giving permission to access for this function access restricted. I don't know what is the function access restricted, but if there is any free API, you guys you can use any API. You know the procedure that how to use this. Okay, there are multiple free APIs are there. I thought that they will allow me, but in this time they are not allowing me because back 2 3 years ago I used the same API. In at that time I got the access, but now I don't know why they are not allowing me. But you can use any other API. There are multiple available on the market. You just change the base URL here. Okay, you just change the base URL here and also this parameter name. So they are using this DEP underscore IATA data. Okay, so if I show you that you just read the documentation, here you see that they are using this DEP underscore IATA. But if you use any other API, just you see that what they are using, you just replace these accordingly. Okay, so you need this origin, destination, and date. So I hope you found this video helpful, guys, how to build any kind of AI agent. And I have given these two code in the description box. You can check there. You will easily find that. And so see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. And if you found helpful, just make sure you like this video and don't forget to subscribe this channel. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.